Good evening, Northern Colorado. This is Whiskey Zero Delta Delta Zulu. My name is Dave, and I will be net control for tonight's Northern Colorado, the Amateur Radio Emergency Services Region 3 District 2 net. This net meets each Thursday evening on the 447-275 repeater, courtesy of the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club. All stations with 70-centimeter privileges are invited to check in. All announcements about amateur radio-related activities, including club events and meetings, are welcome. This is a directed net, and all traffic will go through the net control station. This is Whiskey Zero Delta Delta Zulu. My name is Dave, and I will be net control for this session of the net. Is there any emergency or priority traffic before we begin? Is there any formal NTS traffic for the net? When checking into the net, please give your call sign using standard ITU phonetics, followed by your name and then your location. Stations with traffic for the net should indicate so during their check-in. I will now take check-ins from stations using battery or emergency power by call suffix. Stations using battery or emergency power with call suffixes alpha through Mike, please call.
Alpha Charlie 0, Alpha Sierra Levi, Mobile, and Severance.
Whiskey 8 Lima, Tim in Windsor.
November 7 Golf Echo Sierra, Kevin in Fort Collins with an announcement.
Good evening to the net. Kilo 8 Golf Echo Echo, Jerry in Fort Collins.
The net would like to recognize AC0AS Levi, WW8L Tim, N7GES Kevin, and Kilo 8 Golf Echo Echo Jerry. Any other stations, Alpha through Mike, battery or emergency power, please call.
W0 DAS Whiskey 0 Delta Alpha Sierra, Dave in Fort Collins.
Kilo 0 Alpha Bravo Kilo. Alec, thanks for taking it. There, Dave.
The net would like to recognize W0 DAS Dave and K0 ABK. The net would now take check-ins from stations using battery or emergency power Alpha through Zulu. Please call.
This is Kilo Charlie 0 Zulu India Echo. Darren, Fort Collins.
The net would like to recognize KC0ZIE Darren. We will now take check-ins from stations using commercial power by call suffix. Stations using commercial power Alpha through Mike, please call.
Good evening. This is Kilo Delta Zero, Kilo Zulu Bravo, Jack in Greeley.
And I would like to recognize KD0KZB, Jack. Any stations using battery or commercial power, Alpha through Zulu, please call.
Good evening. This is Whiskey Alpha 5, Victor Romeo Lima, Willis in Fort Collins with one announcement.
Kilo Delta Zero, Uniform Juliet Kilo, Steve in Nunn.
This is Whiskey Niner India, November Echo. Larry, Estes Park, Health.
This is Whiskey Zero, Romeo Delta Charlie, Rob, around Owl Canyon.
This is Kilo 6 Oscar Golf. David, Estes Park, Health.
This is KD0RIL, Kilo Delta Zero, Romeo India Lima, Estes Park Health, Bob. This is November Zero, November Yankee Yankee, Bart in Evans with November Zero, Quebec X-ray Quebec, Gene also in Evans. Good evening.
Kilo 5, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie, K5, BBC, Laramie on the Echolink.
This is Whiskey Bravo Zero, Zulu Mike X-Ray, WV0ZMX, Dick in Pinewood Springs.
This is Kilo Zero Lima Alpha Oscar with Kilo Zero Papa Romeo Bravo, Loveland.
The net would like to recognize WA5 VRL Willis, KD0UJK Steve, W9 INE Larry, W0RDC Rob, K6OG David, KD0RIL Bob, N0NYY Bart, N0QXQ Gene, K5BBC Phil, WB0ZMX Dick, K0LAO Luann, and K0PRB Phil. Any other stations who'd like to check in? All stations, all powers, please call.
K0, Sugar, David, Victor, Estes Park.
This is Whiskey Zero Delta Delta Zoo for the Colorado ARES Region 3 District 2 net. Last station, I did not, you were breaking up during your call, and I didn't get a name. Will you please come again?
KE0, Sugar, David, Victor, Estes Park.
What was the name?
Name is Bob. Left.
The net would like to recognize KE0SDV Bob. Any other stations, all powers, all suffix, please call. Last station, I did not get anything from you. You want to come again?
This is Alpha, Echo 0, Charlie Foxtrot, Ben, Fort Collins.
The net would like to recognize AE0CF Ben. Any other stations, Alpha through Zulu, all powers, please call. Hearing none, we will now move on to net business. WA5VRL, I think you were first. You're up.
WA5VRL, good evening to the net. The announcement I have is that this coming Saturday, the 14th, we have a ARRL VE test session to be held at Poudre Fire Authority Station number 8 in Timnath. That's about 7/10 of a mile east of I-25 off of Harmony Road. You go south on Signal Tree Drive, and the fire station is just about the only thing down there. The exam session would start about 9 a.m. and walk-ins are welcome. It will be for all 3 levels of ham radio license. And that's all I have. Back to net. Thank you very much for taking the net this evening. WA5VRL, Fort Collins.
Thank you, Willis, for that announcement and for taking care of those upgrades and new licensees. November 7, Golf Echo Sierra. Kevin, you're up.
Thank you, Dave. I actually have 2 announcements. I should have indicated that. First of all, tonight on the Simplex net, which is held at 7:30 tonight on 147.42, at least we will be starting on 147.42. We're doing some exercises, frequency agility exercises. So we will be moving from one frequency to another for testing various propagations of different frequencies and bands. So do come join us. It gives you a chance to learn about Simplex and other things that we can do to make communications work in difficult situations. Let me reset. We've been doing a series of remote nets lately for the ARES net, and used to be we had good crowds come and we had some neat, interesting times, as well as getting training at these remote nets. And we've not been seeing very many folks out lately. We got a good number of check-ins this evening, so I'd like to encourage all of you to consider coming to our next one, which will be July 19th at North Lake Park in Loveland. It's near the intersection of Taft Avenue and 29th Street. That's going just south of 29 and turn east at the fire station. So would like to, again, encourage as many of you as possible to come. This is an important part of our training as emergency communicators, and it's also a good time to get together in these summer days. Again, that is July 19th, and we'll meet a little before 7 o'clock in order to set up and organize for the remote net. Thank you very much, N7GES.
Thank you, Kevin, for both of those announcements. This is Whiskey Zero Delta Delta Zulu with the ARES Region 3 District 2 Net. Do we have any late check-ins? All stations, all powers, please call. Hearing none, is there any late or missed business for the net? Please call.
I'm sorry, Dave. This is Kilo Delta Zero Tango Yankee Uniform Joe in Loveland. Just got back.
Good evening, Joe. Do you have anything for tonight's net?
No, sir, I don't.
Very good. Anybody else have any late or missed business for the net? Please call. Hearing none, Net Control would like to thank each station for checking in and to the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club for the use of their repeater this evening. All stations with appropriate privileges are invited to participate in the following nets. The statewide ARES HF net on Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. on 3.810 megahertz. And the statewide ARES VHF net on Sunday evenings at 8 p.m. on the 145310 Colorado connection machine using a tone of 88.5 hertz. Tonight, we had 23 check-ins, it looks like. And we had 3 announcements, and the net duration was 16 minutes. The net will meet again next Thursday evening at 7 p.m. local. 73 and good evening. The repeater is now open for general use. This is Whiskey Zero Delta Delta Zulu. This presentation was brought to you by the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.